Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We got a little, like I said, 15-second delay. Give me a moment here. Let's plug in the cellular phone. So we do have that going. See if anybody is around today. And we'll have a little chat about this and that. Let me get situated here. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up, please, if you don't mind. Not sure of the clarity of of how this is all working right now, but I am here. I'm gonna pour my coffee. Get into a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Let's go. Here we go.
There's more money. What is the interest for the Italian family?
My compliments. I'll take care of the Tatalias. Out of my share.
So I receive 30% for finance, political influence, and legal protection. That's what you're telling me.
That's right.
Why do you come to me? Why do I deserve this generosity?
If you consider $1 million in cash, just finance. To salud, Uncle Corleone.
I said that I would see you because I heard that you were a serious man to be treated with respect. But I must say no to you, and I'll give you my reasons. It's true, I have a lot of friends in politics. But they wouldn't be friendly very long if they knew my business was drugs instead of gambling, which they regard as a harmless vice. But drugs is a dirty business.
Oh, Don Corleone.
It doesn't make any difference to me what a man does for a living, you understand? But your business is a little dangerous.
If you're worried about security for your million, the Tatalias will guarantee it.
Oh, are you telling me that the Italians guarantee our
Wait a
investment?
minute. I have a sentimental weakness for my children, and I've spoiled them, as you can see. They talk when they should listen. But anyway, Senor Sonotsum, I know is final, and I wish to congratulate you on your new business. I know you do very well, and good luck to you, especially since your interests don't conflict with mine. Thank you. Santino, come here. What's the matter with you? I think your brain is going soft from all that comedy you're playing with that young girl. Never tell anybody outside the family what you're thinking again. Go on. Tom.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is well. Wow. He is so good. So good. Hello, Ralphie. Hello, Don. Such a shrewd, very smart, articulate, calculating, never shows. He's not very flamboyant, as you can see, but he has that way about him. Now, one of the key things in life, and a lot of different things, no matter what it is that you are doing, is try to make the competition overestimate your faults. Let them see that a little bit, and then you hit them with a sucker punch. Let the competition overestimate your faults. Let them think they got you. Thank you, Nancy. Let the competition think they got you. And boom, you fucking lay them out. You hit them with the sucker punch, bang, surprise, humble, 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 quiet. Don't tell anybody your next move. Try not to tell anybody what you're thinking. Over here, I give out bits and pieces. You don't know the whole me. You know a lot of me. You know a lot about me. You don't know my next move. You don't know where I'm going after this. You know a little bit. You get a little bit, but never underestimate what you consider my faults. Because I'll fucking lay you out. The loudest one in the room is pretty much the weakest one in the room. The most humble, quiet one in the room is capable of many things. Don Corleone had connections everywhere, every aspect of life. As we said here, I got a guy. It's very simple. So yeah, you should work hard to have your competition overestimate your faults. That's a good way to be. Let them think they're smarter than you. They know more than you. They're better than you. They got an edge on you. They're ahead of your curve. Boom. They will crash and burn. Maybe not at the hands of you, but at the hands of a higher power. The hands of you with the sucker punch in some respects, but you get the point? You understand? Christopher Toro, good morning. How are you? Nick M. Mike John. I got a guy. We got a guy. Okay, guys. Hope everybody is well. My show is done. I'm leaving. Have a great day. No. Don't be the loudest one in the room. Anthony, why this movie is not played in school? Why this movie is not played in a... There is a class missing in school, and the class is called Life. It should be part of the curriculum. Maybe I'll start my own institution, my educational institution. There is a subject in the schools that is missing, and it is called life. And there's lessons of life that need to be learned. Some of them can be taken from theatric, like Anthony. Anthony's going back to the show. Some things can be learned from theater, film. And unfortunately, the schools are worried about letting everybody be okay with being a cat, identifying as a cat, than teaching them about real life. This is a very, very, very unfortunate thing. Like I said, there's a school in Essex County that now has a litter box because some young lady says, "I don't." Oh, no, 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 no. This person, whatever this being, identifies as a cat. So from what I understand, there's a little litter box. My point is this: they're teaching that, they're giving that the okay, but they are not teaching the kids about life. Two things you got to teach them: navigating through life, learning from other experiences. Oh, thank you, Arlene. I dimmed the lights a little bit in the studio. I'm making it a little softer. It's a little softer. It's a little different look. I got the lights down a little bit. It's coffee in the morning. Let's start off nice and smooth. I don't want to bombard you. Oh yeah, Nick, 100%. Okay, and are you still here? And Don McHugh, are you still here? I need something very important for the two of you guys. Don McHugh and ALV, are you guys here? I don't know. Birds. Yeah, birds. That one's a bird. Yeah. Yeah, Nancy, I don't know. Okay, you guys. ALV, can you drop Little Wells YouTube channel? Don McHugh, if you can subscribe, drop Little Wells. We call him Little and Big. Drop Rory's channel if you don't mind, Aunt. Don McHugh, I think you would enjoy this. I think you would be a good addition to our friend's YouTube channel. I think it fits you. Possibly, Don. Take a look at it. He just started the channel. He's a perfect example of not caring how many subs he has. He has about 20, and it's not about the subs. He doesn't care. He comes on consistently. Hello there, sons. That's okay. He comes on consistently. When you get a second, just drop it. And I would love, Don, if you head over to our friend's new YouTube channel, it's about, I don't know, the world of racing. It seems like you're interested in it. Even Toddfather might enjoy it. but you could probably add to it. I think you will love it. Just tell him I got a guy. When I say we got a guy, we got a guy. So we know him since we're children. So please subscribe to his channel, Don, and please please tell him myself and Anthony sent you his way so that he knows where you're coming from and the community that sent you. That would be great. Maybe I can do it. Nah. You will love it, I think, Don. I think you will love it. I can't drop it when I'm on the computer, so there you go. Paddock HQ, and I don't know what paddock means, Don. I have no idea. Top of the morning to you, son. Salute. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, so that was basically my thought. Let the competition overestimate your faults. Let them think you really don't know what the fuck you're doing. Let them think you're ubats. Now, some of us are legitimately ubats, but let him go with that. He doesn't know what he's doing. Who does he? What he doesn't know? What does he know? He's got a screw gun. What's that guy? Well, that guy just built a house with his bare hands. The guy on the job, the guy on the construction job, the guy on the construction job might be driving a F-150 from 1980, rusted wheels and everything. Then the newbie on the job has a brand new F-150. Who's doing right? Who's doing better? Who's really making money? The guy with the truck from 50 years ago, or the guy with the truck that cost $68,000? You could come onto the construction site with a shiny new truck. It doesn't make anything. You come onto the construction job in your 1980 F-150, or you come on with a 2023 F-150. The guy with the new truck says, "Look at this Mama Luke. What's he doing? He ain't doing good. What's he doing? Guess what? Guess who's doing better?" They think it's a fault. It's actually a strength. Outsmart these motherfuckers. Outsmart them all every day. The guy that comes onto the construction job with that old beat up truck, that's the one who gets the respect. Listen, I've been around many construction sites. I've had to meet people on construction sites. I've been all over the place, and I look over and I say, well, and I saw this on another show. Somebody was talking about it. The 1980 guy has more experience and he's making more money because the guy paid $70,000 for the new F-150. Stupid bastard. You could hire a few guys for that. Anyway, let them all think. The guy with the $100,000 truck is saying that newbie is struggling. That guy is in 1980s, leaves work and gets his brand new. There you go, Big Bones. Very good. I like that. Big Bones, correct. Smart. Very, very smart. So they're underestimating his faults, the faults of the decisions of the younger guy, of the older guy. But then fast forward about 2 months after they see each other on the job, while the newbie is saying, "Look at this Mama Luke. He doesn't. He's got nothing good." 2 weeks later, he's sipping pina coladas, and this guy has a $7,000 mortgage, 1,100 because the car payments are up to 1,100 now. $1,100 car payment, and that other guy sipping pina coladas at his home in Naples, Florida, because he drove to the construction job every day. Maybe you guys don't know this, but the starters in the cars, a starter in the old cars used to, sometimes it wouldn't kick over. You know what we did? And I'm not typical of my generation, but you know what I had to do when my starter was going? I carried a fucking hammer. Well, I had a hammer in the trunk anyway, but I carried a hammer. And when my starter wouldn't start, bang, 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 bang on the starter, and my car would start. I'd roll with that starter for about 8 months. I had the hammer for the starter. Am I talking out of? But don't underestimate my faults because I had bigger things on my mind, and they're looking at me. They're looking at me like, what the fuck? What is this kid doing? What is Stigs doing? He's driving a '74 Vega, Chevy Vega, split pea soup green. I paid $300 for it, and I was the poorest kid around, and I didn't give a fuck. I started my car with a hammer. Laugh at me all you want. Then eventually, oh, Stig's got a new pair of pants. Stig's got a new shirt. Oh, what happened? He's got a Cadillac. How the fuck did that happen? Well, he was running these things. He was earning. He wasn't spending it right away. He was earning. Yeah, here he is tapping on the starter. Bring me the envelope. How many tickets you need this week? Every day. How many tickets? Why are you bringing me all singles? Now you got to cash it in. We're pushing 4,000 football slips a week. I can't have singles. It's filling my trunk up. Every day with the hammer. And the guys are over there saying, look at this. What the fuck is going on here? And then, boom. Yes, it did not end well. You understand the point. Make the competition overestimate your faults. Made it happen in a delusional world, in a delusional way. This could be used in real, legitimate life. Just hit them with the sucker punch after they overestimate your faults. It's very, very simple. Okay, I got off topic for a quick minute. I just wanted to talk about that. Let them overestimate your faults, and boom, you fucking lay them out. Sheep flash their wealth while wolves lick their lips. Boom! Boom, Damien. You got it, cuz. You got it, cuz. I took care of what I had. I literally had a '74 Vega that I used at. Does anybody ever know that? I didn't see the chat on that. Does anybody ever remember that you could start your car with a hammer? Does anybody know that? And then when the carburetor started acting up, what'd you do? You poured gas into the carburetor. So here's me. I got pouring gas in the carburetor, hitting the fucking thing with the hammer, and somebody starting my car. Boom. Next stop. Don't shut the car off. Don't shut the car off. Go into the candy store. There's going to be an envelope over there. And we can't shut the car. We got to make about 3 stops. And before we shut the car off, we got to get these 3 stops in. We got to get the envelopes to such and such, and then we can go back. Oh, my John, I might have been your neighbor because it's not typical for my age group. Because a lot of my age group, their parents, I'm a generation behind my age group in some respects. As far as wisdom and letting people overestimate my faults, I'm a master at that. So we gain wisdom. We gain, Damien, nice to see you this morning. Really nice. Big Bones is awesome. Gas and carburetor. I didn't see last night. Damien had a show last night. I didn't see it. We were talking about this before. There are about 30 shows that we are involved in. There could be up to 30 shows that we are somehow linked to in some twisted way. Right, Damien? There could be about 30 shows that we are all linked to. It's crazy. I unsub to many, but I check in, obviously. But my sub count went up when I unsubbed to some. Damien, you were on a panel or you had a show? So it is Tuesday. Don left the building. Don, I hope you're feeling okay. Got that gout under control. I don't know what gout is. I have arthritis, but I don't know what the gout is. So Nancy, the ticker is for you this morning, okay? Oh, panel, okay. The ticker is for you this morning. I got to keep the ticker for Fancy Nancy. And the Godfather poster, I just felt it necessary. Okay, Don, hopefully you subscribe to that. Check it out. Tell Corey. Wait, Rory. Wait, Corey or Rory? Oh my God. That's Rory Wells, the young one. Corey's the older one. Okay. Form of arthritis, yeah. 74, moving people. There we go. Yeah, so that was basically it. That's all I had today. And I always say the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. They can say all they want, they are. And Damien, you made a very good example up above. So be humble, be kind, be cool. Be cool. Yeah, yeah, I know Don's dealing with it right now. He had a rough weekend. Oh, Maddie Shannon last night. Oh, okay. Incident. Oh my God. I'm so removed from incidents. I don't even. I can't. I can't. Oh, okay. I know the incident. I know now. Yeah, that was. Okay. MRE did a show. Okay, I got it now. I know where you're at. I got it, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Maddie's good people. He stands on principles. MRE's good people, stands on principles. You know, even if you would disagree, you have to respect the man for standing on principles. 100%. 100%. A man that stands on principles, his principles, you know, you got to respect it. Not yet, Bella. Maybe next week I'll start. Yeah, I got to clean out. Well, the city will come. They'll clean out my planters. I'm doing a bigger garden on the stoop this year. I'm going to have a box. Yeah, right there. Principles. See? Principles. See? My hat fell. So I will get a copyright claim on this. It's lucky I didn't get shut down because of that, what I just did. Is this environment looking good for you guys? You like the vibe? Am I sounding good? Gino Weevil is typically my sound check guy, and he'll call me later and say, Stigs, you were a little far from the mic. Get a little closer to the mic. So I am apparently a YouTube personality, very small one. I was somewhere yesterday, and yeah, somebody said something to me. They looked and they said, wait a minute, aren't you the guy from YouTube? I said, well, wait a minute. Who's rolling up on me right now? Aren't you the guy from YouTube? I said, yeah. I didn't have a YouTube shirt on. I was just dressed regular. I didn't have my YouTube sweatshirt or my t-shirt on. But, okay, I'll get them over to Charlie when they're ready. Thank you, Bella. We had them last year, Bella. Wrap them up in bacon. So I don't consider myself anything but a regular guy with a social club right here that I open up the doors every morning and have coffee for a little while with you guys. And it's a chill vibe, get the day started and keep on moving along. Sometimes we have a topic, sometimes we don't. Today we did have a topic, and it was obviously make the competition overestimate your faults and then fucking lay them out. Bang, bang. You crack them. Not literally. Not speaking in the literal sense. You just crack them. I get a copyright if thousands of channels play together scenes. I don't know. I don't know why. Usually music. I don't know. I guess you need. Mike. I don't know how it all works. It definitely interrupts my hello, Steve Blair. It's been a while. Wow, it's been a while, Steve. How are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. It's been a long time, Steve Blair. Wow. You see names pop in. Steve Blair, got to be a year and a half. Holy shit. Got to be a year and a half we've been doing this circuit. Right, Steve? What do you think? A good 2 years? Year and a half? Yes. You saw me first probably with Joey. Probably with Joey Bay 8th, me and him. And Vinny, maybe? Steve, I don't know where you saw me first, but it had to be. We got to be coming up on 2 years. 2 years that I know some of these people. We were talking about that this morning, and I never go back to older shows. I always try to give you something fresh. I don't go back to a show that was done prior to mine. But for Todd Father, we spoke about it, and we got about 2 years under the belt and probably about 30 shows. Damien, what do you think? There's probably about 30, 25, 30 different little shows? Yeah, no. Yeah, Don Mikio. I don't have a guy on YouTube yet. Damien, it's got to be a long time. Steve, I don't know. Me and Thing do it a long time. He is a player. Steve Blair, it is nice to see you. Salute to Steve Blair. This sip of coffee goes to you. Got to be around 25 shows, right, Mike? About 30, Damien. Holy shit, we got that many in that little, you guys know. Some of you sub, some of us unsub, but we still have that original connection, and there's up to around 30. Because there are some follow 5, but we still get it in the news feed, Damien. Even though we unsub, we still get it in the news feed. I unsub to many shows, but it still comes in our news feed. We'll see the topic and we'll be like, hey, let's jump in. Very interesting. See, I never know what's going to happen on my show. In the social club, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. I came on to talk about the competition, overestimating your faults, and you hit him with the sucker punch, and we go into a whole bunch of different 30. Damien says 30, Thindu. Wow. Hello there, TT, the underboss, the super moderator of this channel of mine. Oh, Steve, that's nice to know. Very nice to know, Steve. Excellent. Excellent. TT, beautiful, beautiful message last night. Beautiful. I pay attention to my people. I think it's very, very important. Damien. Yeah. You see, I never had an issue with anybody. That's what's beautiful. These guys can pop in and pop out. And, wow. It feels good for me. I got to be honest with you that I have been around these guys for 2 years and have never had an issue with one. Not even one. Not even one. Some on the other side, as we say, have criticized my delivery, my show. I'm boring. I'm this, that, the other thing. Some of you guys know what I mean when I say the other side. Some don't know what I mean when I say the other side. Some of you know very well what I mean when I say the other side. A different mindset, right? And, I've seen them say, how can you watch Stigs? There's nothing. There's no content. He's not talking about anything. Well, coffee in a social club with 25 people is very nice for me. And like I say, I would be having coffee right now anyway. So I jump on and I see people. Stephen Marinello, long time. I don't know who the longest one is, but it may be probably Blair, Dindu, maybe Damien. I don't know. Longest one back for my shows would be Patricia. I would say Patricia Daly. I would think one of my long time followers to me. When I started live. And then TT right away off the bat when I started doing pre-records, way before lives, TT was right next to me. Excuse me. So we have some very good people. Really good group. Really a long haul, a long run. A lot of ups and downs. We've seen a lot of things. Yeah. Yep. 3 or 4 deaths in the community. I say the community because that part is a community. I'm not part of a community. That community, 3 or 4 deaths, we've seen a lot. Yeah. Yeah. So my first lives were with Joey Bayth. We had some fun, man. We had some good times. Now everybody changes as they go along. They find where they want to be and they move along. Some people are not subscribed to my show, but they'll check in. In fact, many are subscribed, but not many have the notifications bell on. And that's okay. I'm not for everybody, and that's quite all right. But like I just said about our friend that has the NASCAR, I don't know what it is, NASCAR channel, he's okay. He comes on, he does his summaries of the races, he tells you what's coming up for the weekend. He doesn't care how many people he has. He's sticking with his way of doing it. He's not trying to get subscribers. He's not looking for angles. He's not looking to say, "Oh, I got 100. I got to." He's just doing the content, and if it grows, it grows. He's enjoying it. He's enjoying what he's doing. This show is better than the other side of it. It's different, Stephen. If you're looking for drama and call outs and shit like that, this isn't the place. You know what I mean? I don't go in that direction. It's not my way. It's not my personality. I shut my show down and I don't even think about it. That's why sometimes I do a short follow up clip because I don't even know. I just it's so general to me. I don't have to put on a show. I don't have to prepare. What do I prepare? I throw a picture up. I change my ticker. It's the same. This is you got a guy here, maybe a different shirt. Nothing, nothing changes. Yeah, he's. I don't know if it's actually NASCAR. Forgive me, Mike John. I don't know the terminology in that field, in that genre, in that niche, whatever you want to call it. He does. It's something else. I don't know what even Paddock HQ means. Yeah, she'll be at 2,000. Forget about it. TT's over the top. TT, please drop your link. Damien, I'm not sure if you are sub to TT. You might like it. If we can get her to 2,000, that would be beautiful. TT, please drop your own link. I'm asking you. I don't have any moderators in here anymore. Maybe TT and Anthony. I don't have any moderators, and that's the way I'm going to keep it. Formula One. Okay. Okay, Formula One. I'm not, like I said, I don't know the genres. I don't know the different types of races. But TT, you're what away from? You guys are all sub to TT, I'm sure. But Damien, if you're not, just hit it, please. If you don't. Paddock is the pits area. Oh, see, I just learned. Don, thank you. Paddock is the pits area and HQ is the head. Wow. Thank you, Don McHugh. I appreciate that. TT needs how many to get to 2,000? Damien, did you split? Steve Blair, did you split? If you guys are still here, please subscribe to TT's channel. What a beautiful message yesterday. Oh my God, yesterday was incredible, TT. Now, if they're subscribed to you and didn't watch yours, that means they're only looking for drama. And thank you, Damien. Thank you. Appreciate that. See what happens here? This is what we do here. Thank you, Steve Blair. Thank you, Damien. I appreciate that. If we can find a way to get TT7 more today, that would be beautiful. We'll get that done, TT. Don't you worry about it. I know TT for 40 years. 40 years. So if I recommend somebody, it's typically somebody I would vouch for. I don't really vouch for people on here, but TT I know in real life. ALV I know forever. Yeah, TT's the best. Man. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. So now what will happen, TT? They'll watch a video of yours and you may get into a little bit of a different algorithm right now. So that's how it works. That's how it all works. Again, they'll sub and they'll knock off the notifications bell. Or they'll hit all notifications. Who knows? So we got you at 7 more. Yeah, she'll have 7 before you know it now. Yeah. Yeah. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I got a guy. Let me make a few calls. We'll get it done. Hold on a minute. I'm getting text messages here. Let's see what's going on. All right. So I don't know how I sound to you guys. If I sound better, not sure if you can still see hear the grovelness in my voice, but I think I sound better. I think I have to call today for my follow up, but hopefully I do sound better than I sounded a week ago. Got some different medicine going on, and got to do a follow up. So hopefully I do sound better than I sounded last week. I do apologize for my voice last week. I was coughing quite a bit, and it was a tough few days, but I'm very confident that everything will be just fine. Hey, we're a car. I'm a '79 DeVille right now. I got parts breaking. Parts are breaking. Gerard, if you're out there, I hope the wife's knee replacement went well yesterday. We are thinking of you. Well, Mike John, she gets in that algorithm, and it's all about the algorithm. You got to put out product that people want. She doesn't have a goal. That's the beautiful thing. She doesn't even look at it. She just does it. And YouTube pumps out good things. Thank you, Aunt. Yeah, so prayers. Yeah, so prayers for Gerard's wife. She had a knee replacement yesterday. But we got change parts. I'm like a '79 DeVille in the junkyard. I feel great. Sons, thank you. I do actually feel good today, and I felt great yesterday. I really felt great. You see, my voice comes in and out. We spoke about smoking this morning, real quick, and someone mentioned Rolly tobacco. Oh, Don did, and I did smoke Rolly tobacco. I smoked Rollies. I rolled my own cigarettes, and I was for the short time that I was incarcerated. Anything under a year is considered short time. So for the short time that I was, in a cage, I guess you could say, I did roll my own cigarettes. I did roll them. And you're actually smoking the tobacco right straight. It's like a camel. Thank you. Oh yeah, Steve, yeah. Well, I got to go for a follow up. I don't think any procedures are going to be needed. They just saw a little something going on, but I think I'm fine. I feel great. So if you start to hear my voice degress, then we have a problem. So, but I did smoke, no filter. I smoked two packs of Marlboro Reds a day for a lot of years. I quit 20 years ago. Doesn't matter. I no, I don't think it is a relation. I think it's a combination of everything. Anyway, so we spoke about Rollies, and it was an interesting topic. Yeah, yeah. Rollies. It's tough to smoke, but I did smoke them. It's tough to smoke, but I did smoke them. So you get the Tops tobacco. You can get menthol or regular. The commissary sells the rolling papers. Yes, the commissary sells rolling papers and tobacco, and you will roll it. It's a penny on the dollar to make your own cigarettes. And in the joint, cigarettes are money. Cigarettes are money. So if you got a pack of Newport or Kent, they actually smoke Kent. A lot of the inmates used to smoke Kent. Maybe not everybody is aware of the brand called Kent. It's a cigarette from back in the day. Kent and Newports. They didn't carry Marlboro Lights. They carried Marlboro Red. And, well, anyway, it's way cheaper get the paper than buy. But it's very dangerous, Bella. It's straight. You're smoking it straight without a filter. Now, when you smoke, you got the filter. It's filtering it before your lungs filter it. Right? So we spoke about this because somebody's wife we know has the big casino that is a content creator. I'm not going to get into it, but the filter is a pre-filter to the filter in the body, which is the lungs. That's why the lungs turn black and get cancer, because you're drawing in the smoke and your lung is filtering before you exhale. Your lung is working as a filter. The point is this: when you take straight tobacco, there's no filter except your lungs. So what the filters do is try to pre-filter our filter. I know I'm talking about cigarettes, but it's just I don't know why. Oh, my voice. That's why. It's way cheaper. Hi, over smoking hot. Anyway, so top tobacco, dollar. You know, pennies on the dollar for a cigarette. Don't recommend it. But Don brought that up. Yeah, the rollies burnt everything going there. I can feel it right now, Don. Oh my God, I can feel it right now. No, tonight we may do a wind down. We're going to get back into it. Cindy Crawford. Oh. So that's it, guys. Well, we are old as shit. I'm 54. I'll be 54. We're old. We're basically past, we're in the fourth quarter. Middle age is 35, 40. That's why a woman is prime at like 37, 33. Now I understand it as life goes on. I remember I was like 18, 19, messing with a 33-year-old. Man, oh man. Caliente. Ooh, mamma mia. I was 18 or 19 messing with a 33-year-old divorced mother of two. Maron, 33. So it's middle age because the woman's body goes bananas, hungry like a wolf. And then my mother caught on. And she went to that lady's house. She walked right in. You fucking putana. He's a kid. He's 19 years old. What are you doing messing with him? I'll slut. What she said. My mother's rough. My mother could be a little rough. She smoked Winston Reds. My mother smoked Winston Reds and played poker. Titi, you know. Anne Marie. Remember Anne Marie? Titi, you saw it all. So, oh my God. No. I'm just talking about, we're talking about age for a quick minute because Steve Blair said we're old. My mother smoked Winston's. And your mother smoked Winston's? Wow, that's crazy. Winston Reds, right? God, if it wasn't bad for me, I'd be smoking. Cowboys, real cowboys. The Marlboro men, right? It's interesting, sons. It's interesting. Now, I had to go to Arkansas once. Yes, you know everything. I had to go to Arkansas. Mountain View, Arkansas. Can you imagine me getting off the plane in Little Rock? I had to go there for something. And here's me in Little Rock, Arkansas. And then I had to go to a place called Mountain View, Arkansas. Look it up. You will never believe Tommy Stiggs was in Mountain View, Arkansas. Yes, I was. Looking just like this. There you go. Big Bones. Oh, Big Bones, you reminded me. I got to change my thing. Hey now, the coop. Come on now, cuz. Listen, I told you guys about the subscribers. If nobody has them, don't feel offended. I took every wrench away. Maybe 2 or 3 people have a wrench. It has nothing to do with you. But some beautiful people were in the block box. Some people that were helping me grow from someone with a wrench put some wonderful people in the block box that were assisting in mine and Tindu's growth. We were growing nicely. Something happened. They weren't coming in saying, I promoted you to such. Something was weird. A couple of key people were missing. And then I went into the block box, and some people that were helping me grow were in the block box. They were putting there by someone I gave a wrench to. I don't know who. I don't care who. I did not pick and choose the wrenches who I'm going to keep. I went in and I hit X one time and I cleared the whole thing out. Theo, I did it one swoop. I hit X, boom, and started fresh. TT, who I know for 40 years, Anthony, who I know for 50 years, and basically Thindo is a partner of mine on here. Basically, those three have wrenches. There's no other wrenches. There's basically no need for it because every time I do a show, typically one of those three are in here to moderate. I don't need moderation because I love trolls. I love trolls. I love to go back and forth with trolls. So Theo, yeah, it's okay. Theo, start fresh. For me, it's the best way. I don't put much energy into this, but somebody that was helping me grow, it was disrespectful. They put him in the block box. Not okay. Not okay. But not surprised either. This is YouTube. This isn't real world. We don't even know each other's names. Everybody knows me, but we don't even know each other's names. How are we actually gonna hold people to a high standard? We don't even know their names. We don't know you. We have a good time. We entertain. We entertain each other. But I don't know you. I don't know your real name. I can call you pal. How can I call you pal? I say cuz because it's a terminology that we use. And guys from my neighborhood use. We call each other cuz. But otherwise, other than a few on here, we don't know each other. We go by tag names. How can I be surprised? We don't know each other. All right, looks like they're doing some work outside. Hopefully, they're cleaning up the planters. They'll get my planter ready for the garden. 7 years, 6 years I'm here. Every year I got a garden outside. The city workers, they prepare my pot for my garden, for my basil. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, we got good people, but don't take that wrench as being made. I mean, come on. You're not shelved because you don't have a wrench. I highly respect every individual in here as I do in life. I just treat it all the same way. Well, yeah, TT's the underboss of all our channels. But I'm not in a community. I am a community. I'm not in a community. I don't like to say we, our community, as discussed this morning. Damien said 30 people we are surrounded by. 30 different content creators we are surrounded by. Steve Blair's a long time. He said about 25. They can do it maybe even more than that we're surrounded by. So I'm not in a community. I team up with Thindo on a show here and there. I go on not help Anthony. I guest. I go on as a guest with Anthony, who I know my whole life. And that's basically it. I'm not in a community. I made my own community. I am a community. That's the way I kind of look at it. And if you take it as disrespect or anything else, I said many times, I don't want to be in a community. But I will say, this is how we do things here. And that is a couple of respectful content creators. That's how we do things. That's how we do it over here. And that's how we take it here. I don't know your name. You do know my name. You do. Some have gone to the Google and told me straightforward in the chat. It's okay. Sons, it's no problem. Whatever works. It's not a criticism for cigarettes. We just know, you do help me. The tastings are more interesting with more than one tasting. Yes. Yeah, so, well, I gave Anthony a jump start. That's what we do. Better off without a wrench. You can't be blamed for others' BS. Yeah, Mike John, that's a good observation. I like that. That's good. See, you guys are great. You got great points. Steve Blair, wrenches are overrated. Some people take it personal, like they got shelved. I handed mine in as the toolbox was getting empty. You guys are hysterical. Arms, what a week last week. We're right into baseball, Arms. It's starting up right now. Can't wait to watch some high school ball and follow Teresa's son. Yeah. Sons of Italy's been smoking a long time. Now, can you hear it in their voices? Can you see it in their skin color? Can you tell? You can tell. So what? Doesn't matter. All my friends that smoke, their voices are 20 years ahead of their age, and their skin is gray. But doesn't even mean they're unhealthy. It means they may outlive the cigarettes. Who the hell knows? To each his own. You got to be comfortable with yourself every day, consciously make a decision, and move along. And that's very, very simple. Give out pliers instead of wrenches. Well, that's yes. So that's it, guys. That's my show. That isn't a show. That's my content. That from a content creator that doesn't have content. That's it. So good topics. Good conversation this morning. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, I very rarely, if ever, go back to a show that was done previously. I feel it's more important for me to have every time I go live, something new, not analyze or discuss previous shows. But I will just make a note and say to Todd Father and his family, very sorry for the passing of. He had a horse that was in his family for maybe 25 years, and the horse was put down yesterday. So my condolences to Todd Father and his whole family. They're a very tight family, and his father's having a tough time with it. Who, from what I understand, is a very strong man, as the Hindu has said before, and as Todd Father has said before. So my condolences to Todd Father and his family. You know, sometimes I never understood the meaning of what a pet is until I had Luca. I never understood any of this stuff. So now I do understand. Now I do understand. Like I say with my fish, it's a sense of purpose for me, right? So yeah, Todd Father's family lost a beautiful horse yesterday. Some people have cats. Some people have dogs. They just happen to have stables and a farm, so they have horse. They have horses, and one passed yesterday. So hey, Steve, thanks for stopping by. It's been a pleasure. Your presence is a present. I love when the veterans stop by. I love it. Just means I have no ill will with anybody and nobody has ill will with me. That's what Steve Blair just has proven. Same thing with Damien. We've been around a long time. Got no issues with anybody. It's beautiful when I could have that clear soul where I don't have to worry. Nice. Yeah, it's a tough one, Chris. And Chris, like I said, I'm new to the pet thing. Luke is my first dog. Probably my last. Christopher Toro, but you know, here's where we're at. Things happen. Life goes on, unfortunately. Pets pass, people pass, and we just keep on going. And that is just the way of life, a fact of life. And that's basically it. All right, let me put my regular glasses back on. Got to get back into my work. Coffee's done. Show is done. Yeah, it was a tough loss. I know. It is a tough loss. We never want to hear that. We have such good people around us. We never want to hear it. All right, so that's it, guys. I'm going to bang out. I want to do a quick cover band before I go. Check this out. Because this goes with the show topic that I did today. The topic today was let the competition overestimate your faults. Let him think. Let him say. He doesn't know what he's doing. She has no idea what she's doing. What is she doing? Boom. All of a sudden, you're the king of the hill. Lay him the fuck out. So let the competition overestimate your faults. This way they think you're really 2 steps under them when actually you're 2 steps ahead of them. So that and the loudest one in the room is the weakest one. Let's go. Let's check out this song. This goes with this topic right here. Let's check out this cover band. See how they do it.
You're a real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little hearts like the one in me. That's okay, let's see how you do it. Put up your dukes and let's get down to it. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. You come on with it, come on, you don't fight fair. Well, that's okay, see if I can. Knock me down, it's all in vain. I get right back on my feet again. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Well, you're a real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little hearts like the one in me. Before I put another notch in my lipstick case, you better make sure you put me in my place. Hit me with your best shot. Come on, hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
She's awesome. See how she hit those notes? I fucking love it. You see, I find these artists, since I started going back and forth with Sarah Collins or some type of algorithm, I don't know, something comes my way. I get recommendations. I don't know where they come from, but they're all awesome. A lot of cover band recommendations come my way, and I play them. I love it. You hear her voice straight up, just like this. No synthesizing, no voice. What's that called? Voice. When they. Anyway, I don't know the terminology for all this shit. It's just her voice. You could feel it. You could see it. You could see how it's come. There's nothing. I don't know what it's called. They assist your voice. What the fuck is this shit called? I don't know what it is. But songs like that, you see how she got that shit? And the other guy that does Karamia, oh my god, he's got that no sound effect. There's something that they something with their voice. It's called reverb. Yeah, okay. Whatever it is. Anyway, you could see that young lady. Well, she's young. She's young. All right, I'm out, guys. So thank you for stopping in. I got to get rolling. My meeting is in 2 minutes. Yeah, she had the whole look going, ALV. All right, guys. Once again, thank you for stopping in. I will talk to you guys later. Don, if you go over to our friend's channel, please tell them we sent you. And recommend it to people, Don, if you don't mind. If anybody's into those racing things, our friend there has a great show. Okay, guys. Have a great day. I will talk to you guys later. Ciao for now. End broadcast.